So anyway, this is a governor who clearly knows his way around a stage. And I think he and the First Lady understand better than anybody that the arts can mean big business and big fun. His contributions, their contributions, have been nothing short of transformational. So please join me in greeting and thanking Governor Phil Murphy.
John, thank you. And I'm very proud to say I almost did this Sunday night at NJPAC for the Montclair Film Event. I could still do a time step for those of you who tap dancers out there. As some would say, I'm still tap dancing for a living. It is great to be here. I want to thank the team at the Temple of Hip Hop. This is an iconic institution. It's great to be in Newark, in the South Ward. And it's, yeah. And as you all know, and I know probably as well as anybody on the planet, as Newark goes, so goes the great state of New Jersey. So great to be here. John Schreiber, to you and Team NJPAC, thank you, not just for being our MC today, but for all of your energies around the arts and in specific to this exciting project. To all the extraordinary elected officials, I know the mayor is en route. We have the majority leader, chairwoman with us. You'll hear from them and a whole bunch of electeds in the audience. To the mayor's administration, Allison, and your team. To our Economic Development Authority team, which is here in size, Tim and Mary and their colleagues. Femi Zeko is with us. We'll hear from him in a few moments, representing Great Point Studios as its chairman. I know Joel Meyer wanted to be here today from Lionsgate. He could not due to a family challenge. Tammy and I have been back and forth with John Feldheimer, the CEO of Lionsgate. In fact, we had dinner with John and his wife Lori a few weeks ago. I know they're incredibly excited about this project. And to all the other members of clergy, members of council, we'll hear from Pat Council representing the council. Members of our administration, John Crowley is here, the executive director of our Film and TV Commission, Jacqueline Suarez, the commissioner of the Department of Community Affairs, and many other dignitaries. This is a big day. We gathered at what was the Seth Boyden housing complex a few years ago to announce this. And this week, I think we're calling it a celebration that construction is finally beginning on this project, which as an economic matter will be transformational. I think the estimate is about 600 production jobs when this is up and running. An economic impact of $800 million plus or minus. Those are big numbers. And the community, yeah. And the community benefits agreement that will be signed after our remarks today will underpin that not only will those be 600 really good production jobs, but they will be homegrown jobs that will put in place apprenticeship programs, training programs, to make sure that this is not some spaceship that just happened to land in the South Ward, but that it has deep connectivity to the community. Everything from jobs and training, apprenticeship, all the way to the environment and everything else in between. This is a transformational project. Now, as John said, we got into this business aggressively from day one. We actually campaigned that we wanted to recapture our glory in the film and television industry. Film was invented in New Jersey. Our view is we're taking back what is rightfully ours. And we have done that in a big way. This is the first purpose-built studio in New Jersey for film and television, but it's not the last. In fact, we will, over the next number of weeks, have very similar gatherings, at least for two other big studio campuses. We are now a significant, I know that Femi will underpin this and concur. New Jersey is now a significant global competitor of consequence in film and television, not just to make stuff in Jersey, which is at an all-time high clip, but to build bricks and mortar, where you have decades-long investments with the likes of, again, Great Point and Lionsgate. I want to conclude other than to say it takes a village, and there are so many people to thank that got us to today and got us to our now prominence in the film and television industry, no more so than Tim Sullivan and the Economic Development Authority. Who was kind enough to wear a tie today, so thank you, Tim. That's a gesture which I won't forget, among others. I have to say something about my bride of 31 years. She has been intimately involved in the efforts, as a general matter, to bring the film and television industry back to New Jersey at every step of the way. But very specifically, as Femi will attest, she was literally, personally, existentially important in getting us to today on this one. So I want to thank the great First Lady of the great state of New Jersey, Tammy Murphy. Thank you all. God bless you. And don't ever, 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 ever forget, we're from Jersey, baby!